Good evening, guys. Here, Casper, aka Uselink. The daily scoreboard, we need to do it. We need to see what has happened today, even though we still have roughly 40 minutes of trading left. I have a lot of stuff to do on the Substack because silver and gold, the miners, are just going nuts there. A lot of the miners that we're looking into are breaking out big time. Uranium is also doing quite well, even though we're only up 1% today. So the miners are looking really, really good. We also have the platinum and palladium miners that is breaking out. We had a buy signal yesterday, and we are having follow through today. Yeah, a lot of stuff to do, a lot of things going on. So let's dive into the daily scoreboard. Where are we? Silver. This might be the one and only thing that we are looking at here. Silver is sitting at 25.99950 at the moment. I know it's silver, and silver can be very tricky because it's very, at extremes it's very, very volatile, you can say, or it gives a lot of fake out. But this, to me, I don't know. It seems like the real deal here. Really, we're about to break the blue neckline. We haven't broken it. Again, I want to see that daily, weekly close above 26. But again, the neckline there, the blue, you can see it. I mean, we're having a massive green candle today for silver. It's amazing. Again, I want to see that daily close above 26, maybe even 2 days, even 3 days before I'm quite sure. But this, as discussed many times here on the channel, it looks like the real deal. The first real retest of that long-term, that 15-year long trend line, where we're retesting it and we are holding. Otherwise, it has just been wicks above. You can see there no retest really. The first time, wow. Gold up 1%, nothing major from a technical point of view. It just keeps grinding. In my view, we're going to roughly 2,315 before we have any major resistances. The gold to silver ratio also coming down. You know what we want to see? We want to see that to be a false breakout. When that happens, we are in the green for precious metals, and we will be at a stage where you only get that opportunity once every maybe 2 decades or so. I mean, it's very rare that you have these mega breakdowns. You had one over here. That's 2010. Otherwise, you haven't had any, real, major consolidations and then breakouts. Yes, you had the wicks, the peaks, and then you crash down, but you don't have these long-term consolidations. You get them very rarely. So we are definitely in for something amazing. The DXY here, down 0.13%, nothing major. Basically retesting, these highs here, and we have just broken out from that very long-term trend line there, breaking out. So again, quite funny that silver is going nuts, gold is doing well still, and the dollar is breaking out. Could this be? I don't know. Let's see. Bitcoin down here, 5%, give or take, bouncing a bit here in the last hours. But in my view, we have a potential head and shoulders pattern there. And these levels are the highs from 2021. They need to hold for sure. If it breaks here, we could see a lot lower prices for Bitcoin, really. The USD WTI up 1.5%, beautiful. Very close to major resistance, and again, you can see the run here. I do expect some sort of pullback here, but again, let's see. I will not give any predictions. We are at major resistance here at roughly 85 to 86. That's big resistance there. So, but long term, it looks really good with that major retest there. 1, 2, 3, 4. The more we knock on this trend line, the more easy it will be the next time. So GDX up. Wow, this has been the first time I looked at GDX today, to be honest. We are breaking out here. Fantastic. up 1%, more or less. SIL up 3%, also breaking out of the outer parallel channel there. Oh my God, this is amazing. Again, this is the real deal in my view for silver. The miners, I think, is confirming it. But again, we have some big data points coming in this week, Thursday and Friday, I think it is. So they will definitely be worth noting there. Uranium, nothing much, 87. I do know that the spot physical uranium trust is now in the money. They can purchase. So glad to see that the URNM is up 1%, given yesterday's big pop there on 5%. So being up 1%, I really, really like it. You can see now we're actually kissing the lower side, excuse me, the upper side of that rising wedge over here. But again, I don't put much effort into it because we are above the structure within. You can see we are up here. So the structure within that rising wedge is basically nullified or negated in my view. 1%. 10-year rates breaking out above the major level of 4.3. Not good. This is not good. But let's see how we're doing here. Bit of a tail on top there. So let's see. Palladium basically flat down 1%. Overall, we're looking at that break of 1100. Platinum doing really well here today, 2%. Nothing major. This is basically, to some degree, still noise. At some point in time, it will be very interesting to see what happens. Overall, you know my pattern. That is a major inverted head and shoulders, and I'm very confident that it will break to the upside. But again, we need to have the confirmation. Our beloved copper, massive breakout, massive retest, perfectly rebounding there. Beautiful. Until proven otherwise, copper is extremely bullish. As long as we're above $4, copper is extremely, extremely bullish. Textbook breakout, textbook retest. Fantastic. Good. Let's do the Twitter stuff. Or I think we will do the tomorrow, what data points tomorrow is important to look at. Straight off the bat here, we have, this is 2 hours after the EU markets are opening up. We're getting core CPI and CPI in Europe. Big numbers, data points that probably will move, rates, the dollar, Forex and such. So one to watch there. Then we have 1 second here. We have ADP non-farm employment change. Big number again. Looking at silver, if this comes in insanely hot, that could potentially ruin the day for silver because the DXY and rates will spike. Again, just a thought there, but big number coming out roughly 1 hour before the US is opening up. Then we have some FOMC members speaking. I don't care, but again, they can do whatever. ISM, non-manufacturing, also numbers worth looking at. And then we have a lot of crude, 2 hours into the open, roughly 1 hour, excuse me, a lot of crude data coming out. Again, for oil, you can see oil is at that big resistance. Let's see, I think this will decide if we break through here or if we are getting rejected, I guess. Then we have Powell and other guys speaking from the Fed. We don't need to talk about those guys. So let's find the tweets for the day. Tweets for the day. I think it's a lot of silver. I have gathered them during the day, so let's see here. Gold to silver ratio. This is Jay Hinster. Inverted break is imminent, in his honest opinion. I do agree it looks good. Again, we need to. I agree. If we get above that trend line there, it is game on. And I have made videos on my projections, a bit of a longer term view on this ratio. And I think the alignment is just perfect from a Fibonacci extension point of view. If you haven't seen it, you can find it here on YouTube. Textbook alignment. I love it. Again, next big trade here. Stage 3 has bullish sentiment, but price doesn't make new highs. If you're new to investing, just learn this in my view, and you will be way ahead of the curve. Just simple. Look at the weekly, 30 weekly moving average, and you only enter in the stage 2, and then you exit, when you're having stage 3 breakdown confirmation or something in that range. Very simple stuff. Look for Patrick here, my good man Patrick from North Star Bat Charts. Again, huge discount. Check it out. These guys are really good at what they do, especially the long-term, very long-term charting. Fantastic stuff. Silver junior miners, the true gamblers picks, finally holding their ground above monthly defined declining trend line. So what he's pointing to, basically that trend on there breaking out. Also note this volume note here. I actually really like that indicator there, that volume profile. I need to ask him how he got that, or if it is self-made. Looks really good. No, anyways, different topic. But you can see here we're breaking out above that trend line there. Also, we have the floor, or the ceiling, excuse me, at roughly 17. I guess we're going to tag it again. Bit of a pushback, and then we break through, because I think silver will do amazing stuff here. The silver miners, we're also looking at heavily at the moment on the Substack. So check it out if you want to be a part of that. There are some great setups. That is for sure. AG, this is First Majestic on a regular scale. You can see here we're breaking out. We're also breaking out on a log scale, also a chart that we have been following. I think we're breaking out today as well. So again, First Majestic, this is really beautiful. Buying low, I mean, this is fantastic. Fantastic entry into First Majestic. No questions asked there. Julia, 4-hourly bullflag didn't quite get to the measured move on the first attempt and fizzled out in this area just below the triple resistance right there. Again, 26. Some is saying, 25.8. I'm called, 26, 26.2. One guy that I respect, that I follow as well, is saying 26.25. So again, close to 26 is the big one here. I believe this consolidation period to any breakout above this construction for a large move higher if weekly or daily close above that line there. I completely and utterly agree that we are so close to the front land for silver. But again, we cannot celebrate until we get confirmation, but it looks good. It looks fantastic. Grady, silver already has broken out on a quarterly. I also pointed this out that on a quarterly, we are breaking out. The wick to wick, we still need to break out on, but you can see that the quarterly stuff, we're breaking out the blue right there. So again, that over there was the silver squeeze in quote noise. Obviously, it wasn't noise, because the silver squeeze, even if it seems like in the short term that it was a massive failure, long term, do you have any idea how many people that are, have bought silver? People that normally wouldn't have done that otherwise, beside the silver squeeze, they wouldn't have done it. Long term, it's fantastic. I think that movement has awakening so many people to really know what silver is. And yes, it took like 4 years, 3 years to mature, but again, massive win there for silver squeeze. No questions asked. Again, this is me, silver on a 1 day here. Wow, this is fantastic. We are, where is it now? That's roughly at, do I have it here? You can't see it due to that marker there. But anyways, very close to $26 right now. Ooh, silver. Game of trades, history is repeating. This is gold, from different decades. The 1970s, we're breaking out. The 2000 breaking out. And here we are breaking out. I know from 2007 we had a bigger, if I remember correctly, we had a bigger, crash here in 2008, only to snap back big time. I assume we have the same here in, back in the 70s, a bit of a correction, and then we went higher into 800. But again, gold, lovely. I love it. I love gold. Fantastic. It's loading. Do it. You can do it. Come on, you can do it. No. Let's try again. There it is. Heisenberg with SPY. This is the SP500 ETF. Peekaboo. If this candlestick moves back inside the channel, I'll just move my lines again. Humor. Again, you can see here, bit of a breakdown here. Very early to say, obviously, but again, SPY here. The Nasdaq looks a lot weaker, but again, we are getting below some major trend lines there for the big indexes. Nostradamus here. What is going on? You can do it. I need a new PC. Basically, this is Denison Mines. I just wanted to show you the move from 2004 to 2007, 2008. Again, the stock back then was way cheaper when it started to move here. It might have been only a few $1 million here, really. And then it just went nuts there. That's bananas. I guess, again, Denison Mines is on the verge of a major move up here. How high will we go? I don't know, but I am very well invested into Denison Mines. Denison Mines. Why does it do that? Oh, I don't know, something. I think my browser is messing with me. Okay, never mind. EU, this is Encore Energy. The big move happens when the $5 is broken to the upside. So major cup going on here. We just need to see how long we need to go sideways, in my opinion. Great company. So yeah, $5. Yeah. Aaron, last but not least, weekly chart in silver. Woo-hoo. Again, silver really wants to have a go here. He's also saying that volume is increasing, which is very important for a breakout. At least it gives it a higher percentage. Again, to be honest, I would move that line to there, connection there. You will hit the big ones over here as well, but still the picture is the same. Very close to, yeah, now here says 25.7, but insanely close to that breakout there. Silver looks great. It really does. It really, really does. So guys, that's it, the daily update. The name of the game, silver. Watching silver here. But again, we have big numbers coming out tomorrow. And also Tuesday and Friday, we're having big numbers coming out of the US data. So let's see which way it will point to. Anyways, guys, you know, SOXX, I will do a lot more on the SOXX. So join me over here. I don't think you will regret that decision. It's a great platform. But yeah, I've said that every time I'm making videos. It is a great platform. So if you want to, join me here. That's it, guys. I will upload this video and then I'll be doing the private videos for the SOXX. A lot of things going on in silver and platinum, uranium also. So fantastic. Guys, have a great day. As always, it's been a pleasure.